Josephine Sundqvist, generalsekreterare i Läkarmissionen. Du menar att biståndet måste bli bättre på digitaliseringen. Varför då?
We are in the midst of a digital transformation, and whether we like it or not, or embrace it or not, it's there, and we have to utilize it to the maximum. And currently we are lacking a full pluralistic civil society that is locally driven. We often see that few gets to speak up on behalf of others, and we want to broaden, to amplify with new voices, more voices and young voices. And the digital studio is a way to amplify these voices, where you can collectively, with common goods, share digital technologies in a studio and amplify voices from that base.
Vilka möjligheter medför digitaliseringen?
The opportunities that we see with the digital studio is that actors can collectively share. It's costful to buy new technologies and to build up a studio, and it's unnecessary for everyone to have their own. So this is the time to do collective crowdfunding, or in Swedish Development Corporation to fund joint digital studios. And in our current initiative, facilitated by Swedish SIDA, we have come together as actors to share knowledge and learnings from digital studios and to see how we can make them available for all actors in local settings.
Jag förstår. Vilka risker medför digitaliseringen?
The risks we see with digitalization is that there can be harassment online. There are of course a lot of security dimension to take into consideration. But from a human right-based perspective, the centrality is to make sure that a pluralistic setup of voices are seen online, and that we work against discrimination online. And the digital studio is a way to actually broaden the dialogue. At many African Union side events, European Union side events, UN conferences, we can, through the digital studio, bring in new actors and perspectives, not least on digital security in order to do no harm, but also general human rights and democracy, because the shrinking civic space is something we face seriously, and we need now to expand the space.
Avslutningsvis, har du några digitaliseringstips att dela med dig av?
My message to all employees at Swedish embassies and head of Swedish Development Corporations and actors in Swedish Development Corporation is today that we must come together and look at the technologies we have, the softwares we have. How can we share them better? How can we also make sure that field actors can access this technology and amplify their voices in podcasts, movies, events, policy dialogues, the larger normative dialogues. And the message is clear. We must be in the forefront in Swedish Development Corporation. We must give room for local voices. And therefore we need digital studios to be developed at every embassy or by partners in cooperation with embassies. This is not something we can do just in one location, but it's time we make this a reality everywhere we work.
Tack så mycket.